Big effin' nerds. All right. Welcome back to Big Effin' Nerds. I am Michael E.
And I'm Matt.
And Matt, did you know that Einstein's brain was stolen when he died?
Like out of his head?
Yeah, like his actual brain.
But I mean, like, are we talking like they took it out of his head or they put that shit in a jar prior?
Honestly, I think it was out of his head. I mean, here's the story. It goes, when Nobel Prize winning physicist Albert Einstein passed away on April 18th, 1955, he left behind specific instructions when it came to the disposal of his body, according to the National Geographic investigation. Einstein didn't want his corpse to be worshipped or his brain to be studied, so he instructed those who were responsible for his remains to cremate them and scatter the ashes secretly in order to discourage idolaters.
Wow, that's fucking crazy.
He left specific instructions for them.
Because he knew he was smart. He's like, people are going to take this shit way too far. They're going to put that shit in a jar, and it's going to sit on some rich dickhead shelf, and I don't want that.
Yeah. So it goes. However, Thomas Harvey, the pathologist on call when Einstein died at New Jersey's Princeton Hospital, didn't quite follow those instructions. Instead, he stole Einstein's brain. From there, things got even weirder. When Einstein's family found out, his son apparently didn't object to the theft, and Harvey was able to keep the brain in 2 jars in his basement before moving it to a cider box stashed under a beer cooler.
2 jars.
Yeah.
He cut it in half? What the fuck?
I don't know why he didn't just get one big jar.
So, like, he kept it?
Yeah. And it moved to a cider box stashed under a beer cooler now.
That's where it is now? As like last we checked, it's there.
As far as we know now.
What the fuck?
But that was kind of the...
Man, you really knocked it out of the park with that one. I didn't see that shit coming.
That was a goofy one, right?
That was a good one.
Yeah.
I did not see that shit coming.
Definitely was. That's why I found the fact and I was like, that's fucking wild.
What the hell? Poor Al.
All right, so let's get into it. There has been something that we've been waiting for, and we know that it's supposed to be coming out soon, and had not have a trailer.
And now we got one. And it's for Thor. Fuck him up, Thor. Fuck him up.
So,
not the second one.
Yeah, the Thor trailer finally has come out, and we are hella excited because, you know, obviously the release date for the movie was supposed to be coming up soon, and we had no idea what was going to go on with the movie because there had been no trailer.
Yeah, no, I kept wondering about it. I was like, when are they going to show us that shit?
So now that it's out, and now that we've both seen the trailer, I'm sure you've seen it multiple times. I know I watched it like 3 more times prior to this.
I've seen it a few times.
So what did you think?
I'll say real quick. What was the release date on that again? It's like June
or
July?
July.
Okay.
Sometime July. Hopefully my birthday.
I knew it was one of those months, but I couldn't remember which one.
Yeah. So what did you think?
Dude, it looks good. I mean, I'm just glad to see, like, you know, fucking Guardians of the Galaxy and Thor again. It's great. The Asgardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, the Asgardians of the Galaxy. I do like the fact that they're having the Guardians in, yes. Especially with that stupid little scene of Chris Pratt Star-Lord.
Yeah.
And Thor, and he's like, you gotta spend time with the people you love.
Yeah, look into the eyes of the people you love or something, and Thor's just like slowly looking, and he's like, dude, like, not like at me.
And Star-Lord is also trying to peek around Thor, like, get the hell
so
out
yeah,
of here.
it looked like he was like taking a peek at Mantis or something, right? Because Gamora wasn't there.
Oh, that's right.
Because I mean, he was like at the end of Endgame, he's like, oh my god, Gamora, and she kicked him in the nuts and ran off.
Yeah,
with her sister. So I guess they're gal-palling it up out there somewhere.
They have to be, right?
But yeah, it looked like he was taking a peek at Mantis, unless they just unless they did that digital, you know,
maybe
deleter from the scene shit like they like to do lately.
Yeah,
you never know.
They did that in the Spider-Man one.
Although I do think, well, like, I know it's kind of random, so it kind of not connected. But in the Guardians of the Galaxy game, Mantis herself says like, "Oh, there's a few universes where
Oh,
me and
that's
you
true.
were together. She's like, it's only a couple, and it's like not good.
That is true.
But like I said, that's the movies versus the game, but still.
But you never know because why? Like it's kind of weird that they do bring in like multiverse stuff in the game, as well at the same time as they're doing multiverse stuff within the movies.
That's true.
So, what if there was a tie, like an indirect tie, because obviously that game would have taken place in a parallel universe, especially because like the stuff that they were doing wasn't exactly in tying in with the story that we know of in the MCU.
That's true.
So, because I was wondering that, I was like, man, that didn't happen in the MCU. This didn't happen in the MCU.
Yeah. I know they're going off like their own sort of history, and I think what was it when they sort of get that peek through all those different realms, and you hear that like Avengers Assemble. That was like from the Avengers game, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. So maybe they are tying in with.
Well, it was Square Enix, so it had to be from them.
But yeah, no, I think that this movie is gonna be hella dope.
It looks great, and well, I mean, we already kind of got that leak like a year or two ago about Natalie Portman, Jane Foster coming back, and yep,
she's definitely coming back. All right,
she's Lady Thor, or whatever, and it looks like she got Thor's old shattered hammer from Ragnarok.
Yeah, the one that
Hela. She fucking broke. Looks like she's got that. Damn.
Yeah, and the look on Thor's face, just like, what?
Jane?
Yeah, for real. So does that mean that they're gonna be tying in their stuff with the multiverse stuff? Like the multiverse is affecting them, therefore a Lady Thor.
Yeah, like you think she'll be from another
parallel universe.
Yeah, another universe. Could be. That would make sense. It'd be an easy way to do it.
It would just make sense just because of what's going on in the MCU movies at the moment.
Well, I'm wondering too if they're gonna follow like the comic Jane Foster Lady Thor, because I know in the comics I don't know much about her other than like, excuse me, other than when she's human form, when she's not Thor mode, she's like riddled with cancer.
Yeah,
dying.
so
And then
I
when she goes
actually
Thor
had a
mode,
coworker wondering the same thing.
Yeah.
Because that would suck. I don't want to see Natalie Portman.
No, I don't want to see that. But I might be wrong, but didn't they mention something about when they went back in time in Endgame and she was resting, or like, I don't think they, maybe they didn't say she was sick. I might be, I guess, imagine.
No, it wasn't in Endgame. I thought it was in.
Oh, you know what?
Actually, fuck, I don't remember.
If it's not an alternate universe, they could easily write off her getting cancer from her interacting with the what was that? The Reality Stone from Thor.
Oh,
Thor
yeah,
2?
that's right. The ether.
Yeah, they could easily just tie that in to that.
Yeah.
Boom, that's how you got cancer, because it was inside you.
That, I mean, that's a possibility for sure.
I mean, shit, they were all gamma radiation, right? Boom.
That's right. They did mention that.
Yeah.
Because they were saying how Hulk was the only one that could really handle all the gamma radiation coming off of it.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Something to think about.
Mind blown.
Man, get out of here, Batman. You ain't the world's greatest detective. It's me.
So, but we get a fit Thor again. Notice he had his little training regimen.
We saw him hitting the chains down there.
Using the chains like battle ropes, like over here. So now he's not big anymore. Sorry ladies.
For the people who liked the dad bod Thor.
Dad bod Thor is a legend. He'll go down in history.
Yeah, yeah, he will. I actually just rewatched Endgame again recently. I was like, awesome. Awesome.
I'm almost done rewatching the whole MCU the stuff.
Yeah, it's the last one we just watched, Endgame.
So, but yeah, so this one, super excited.
Mm-hmm.
I love the sound. I love the Sweet Child of Mine during the trailer. I was just like,
well, that's kind of like Marvel trailers in general. I'm like, all right, what 70s rock song are we gonna throw in here?
Yeah, for real.
Which I'm not complaining. I fucking like all those songs too. But like I think that every time I see a trailer, I'm like, all right, I wonder which 70s classic rock song is gonna show up.
but it's also like it makes sense because Peter Quill.
No, I get it.
Because Peter Quill is that was like his only fucking type of music that he could listen to is anything that was on those cassettes.
70s, 80s.
So it just tied in nicely with the whole theme.
Mm-hmm.
My thing was, and I'm not sure if I'm forgetting something. I'm probably just forgetting something. But when he puts his new hammer, I forget what it's called, Stormbreaker.
Oh, was that it?
I thought it was Stormbreaker.
Yeah, you're probably right.
And he puts it in the ground as if it was like a cross,
Right?
like a gravestone. What was that about? I don't even really remember.
Yeah, I don't know because I saw that too. I was like, I wonder why he's like all kind of whining all of a sudden.
Unless it's just like, he's just putting it in the ground to go sit.
Yeah.
But I really don't think it was like. I don't know. It kind of threw me off. I'm like, dude, did someone die? That maybe he's doing like Loki, because Loki did technically die before the blip.
As far as he knows, he's still dead. Yeah.
And they didn't really have like any time to like rest until later.
Yeah, and I mean, since Endgame, Thor doesn't know that Loki, that 2012 Loki, is off doing time shit.
Oh yeah.
And they just caused a problem with fuck, what was his name? Damn it.
I thought he was the one sees all, or no.
I think it was something with an M.
Yeah, I forget. But it did end in a way that it was kind of like, okay, there has to be a season 2, right?
Oh, for sure. Oh, yeah, for sure.
Because the dude ended up taking over, and now it's the one guy, the one version of him that he said he didn't want to take over the TVA.
Yeah, I'm just really mad. I can't think of his name right now. Kang the Conqueror. That's, I think, who it was supposed to be. It was Kang.
Yeah, that's right.
Fuck, not an M. Come on.
Yeah, what are you, new?
I think I was thinking Mordo, but that's Doctor Strange's dude. I don't know why I was thinking that.
Oh, and looking through the trailer.
There's Korg.
I was saying Korg. That's hella funny.
Korg's the best.
He is the best. It's so stupid in the fucking movie.
He's like, Thor, you just called me a dickhead again?
Who is it? He's all going to say,
Noob Master 69.
Listen here, you little shit. But he's doing all medieval talking.
We'll fly down there.
But, yeah. Oh my god. My back is hurting. Sorry.
No, that's all right. Mine too. That's just that's how she goes.
But July, I honestly thought it was
soon,
a little bit later.
We're like getting back-to-back Marvel movies. I don't know who that is.
Yeah, the blue-haired
chick. Who is that?
I was gonna say it can't be Katana because Katana is a fucking DC character. You know which one I'm talking about, right?
I'm thinking Katana from like Mortal Kombat.
No, but there's another one. She was in Suicide Squad.
Oh, with the white mask thing. That's her name. I forgot.
Yeah,
nice. She was cool.
Yeah. So.
But yeah, she's DC.
So, but this obviously isn't her.
No. Because
I don't know who this bitch is.
Yeah. Oh, and that dude, that's Zeus. Like that's crazy. Yeah, we're seeing them.
Yeah.
Because I heard recently that Arnold Schwarzenegger was supposed to play Zeus in something.
Oh, for real?
But then I saw these really kind of lame ass commercials with Arnold Schwarzenegger as Zeus. I forgot for what. And so I was like, was that it? Good, but then I see this and it looks kind of like a big guy from behind, and they're hiding it with the hair. I'm like, maybe that's it.
I have no idea. I actually didn't know Arnold Schwarzenegger was cast for Zeus at some point.
Yeah, to play
for a movie.
Yeah, everyone was thinking it was going to be like some kind of.
Honestly, it could be him. I mean, if we go back to like look at.
Yeah, I'm saying it looks like a big dude from behind. They're covering the rest of his like head and face with the hair. I think I'm gonna say that's him.
It could be.
Yeah.
Because
that'd be cool.
But it was super cool, like watching the trailer and you see that. You know, for some reason, like, Thor being a Norse god, you wouldn't think that he would be visiting Olympus. Right. Obviously, Olympus has to be.
Yeah.
And then meeting up with Zeus.
Yeah, no, that's crazy. Which is funny. The Greek equivalent of his dad.
The Greek equivalent of his dad, but same powers as him.
Yeah. Like, this is Weird.
Your guys' mythology is weird as fuck, bro.
And they're like, oh, really?
You're
And
gonna
yours
say-
isn't?
A world serpent? Really?
Like, it's pretty fucking crazy. He wraps around the whole world and he like eats his tail. Get the fuck out of here with this.
Wait, you're telling me there's a wolf that's gonna eat
that chases the moon, and when it catches it, the world ends?
Yeah.
Whoa.
And you're calling us crazy?
Get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out of here. That's hella funny. Can you imagine the different mythologies having a fight?
Oh, dude, mythology's wacky as fuck.
It is, but I love it.
I remember
Great stories.
yeah, I remember like back in our mythology class in our senior year when we had to like decode all these like annotate all these creation myths.
Oh
How the world was created or whatever. And I was tripping. I forgot which Native American like tribe or whatever it was, but it was one of them, and it was like their story about it. And it was like, I forgot exactly everything what happened, but she was like, oh yeah, and then like the northern or western wind flew through her and impregnated her, and I wrote on the side column, what?
Yeah. How the fuck did she get pregnant from wind?
Yeah. So
Oh, there's still the Guardians.
hey, that's Nebula.
Nebula is there.
So maybe Gamora's got to be there then.
And then look, we got Teen Groot.
Nah. Still angsty teen Groot. But yeah.
Or hopefully young adult Groot, so he's a little more mature.
I am Groot.
What did you say?
But yeah,
Okay,
if because I thought Nebula and Gamora took off, but I guess they're back. If Nebula's there, Gamora's got to be there.
She might be. She might be like right over here in this little space.
Yeah, but why would they?
Or maybe like right here. And they... I don't know. I have no idea. Maybe they did an extra shot on purpose. Then him peeking around just like...
Thor just, eh?
It's so stupid. Oh, God. Thor... The relationship between Thor and Star-Lord is fucking great. I love the little power dynamic that they have. Like... Or
I'm in charge.
The quote-unquote power dynamic. Like, obviously... If we're real here, like Thor and obviously.
Oh, I mean, smush.
Yeah. Here, take my hammer and put it on your chest.
And Thor doesn't have any... No, not Thor. Quill doesn't have any of those kind of celestial powers that he used to have for those 5 minutes.
Yeah, that sucks. Because, you obviously like, oh, dude, Quill actually has fucking powers.
He's like he's part celestial. That's crazy.
Yeah. But now he's no longer.
And now his dad's dead, so it's like, yeah, whatever. I was like, I still think that's funny. And in Guardians of the Galaxy 2, and I forgot what he said, like, what's wrong with you, Quill? And he's like, that's my dad. What do you fucking think's wrong with me? And his dad just like half zombie, like reanimating himself, just yeah. That's my dad. Man.
What do you think's wrong with me? Probably a lot of things.
Just look at that.
You're right, my bad. I didn't mean to judge you.
Oh, dude, I had something I wanted to throw at you real quick. I just was scrolling Facebook, and I saw this rumor pop up. Well, I guess 2 rumors, but one rumor I heard before. One rumor I heard was that Tobey Maguire is supposed to come play Spider-Man again in Doctor Strange, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I've been hearing that a lot around, that he's supposed to come back. And then I heard one today, just scrolling, saw it. They're saying there's a rumor that his Tobey Maguire Spider-Man is gonna fight Wanda, and that she's gonna kill him.
Excuse me?
And everybody's like, no.
I don't like that.
Listen, I don't know.
Everyone's trying to make fucking
hope not.
Scarlet Witch like the bad guy. I don't think she's the bad guy.
Yeah,
But
I mean,
everyone keeps saying, I'm just like, stop talking ill about my fucking wife.
That's my wife you're talking about. She doesn't know it
Keep
yet,
my
but
wife's
that's my
name
wife.
out your fucking mouth.
Nice.
Got him.
Does it? Smack. That was a good one. Hopefully.
Sorry. Sorry, I had to get that one. That was a good one though. Yeah.
That was a good one.
Pat me on the back.
Yeah, good one.
But yeah, no, I didn't hear about either one of those rumors, honestly.
Yeah, I've been hearing about that, him coming back to reprise his role. We'll see.
I don't know.
But then it gets to the point to where, like, sort of like with Endgame. I mean, gets to the point where it's like, how much shit are you gonna pile onto this movie? You know, like same with like Spider-Man. I remember them saying like, what did they say? They said, somebody's supposed to come play a role. Oh no, I was thinking of Star Wars. I was thinking of Boba Fett. They were like, they're like Harrison Ford was supposed to have a spot. He's like has a spot in the credits, and he didn't show up. You know, so it's like how much.
Matt's over here fucking up theories now. Here we go.
There's so much.
There are a
My
lot.
brain is so tiny.
My brain is so tiny. Thor: Love and Thunder. Those. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's happening with the MCU right now. I have no idea where they're taking the shit at the moment, and it's wild.
It looks like they're taking in like 18 different directions,
but
at the same time, and it's like,
but I like it.
Huh? I'm here for it. That's for sure.
As long as I can be. So yeah, about the last episode of Moon Knight. What did you think?
It was good. I like how they're starting to work together. Steven and Mark, yeah. Yeah. Although begrudgingly, I said that right. Begrudgingly, yes.
No idea. I don't read.
Well, I don't know how to read. What?
My bad.
Yeah, I was like, sort of, they didn't want to at first, but then, like Mark's realizing, like, I can't figure out this fucking puzzle. Like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? And Steven's like, got it.
Well, more like fucking what's her name? I forget.
Layla.
His girlfriend. Yeah.
Layla, right?
What is it?
Layla. Yep. Layla.
Are you trying to remember what you saw in the text?
No, it's Layla. I remember.
You sure?
Yeah. No. Yes. No. Yes.
Either way.
Yes.
His girlfriend or wife. Sorry, not girlfriend.
They were
wife.
married. Yeah.
It was basically like, just get Steven out here. He can fucking do it. Can you imagine how fucked up that is? You're you have multiple personalities, and you're like, fuck you, Ben. I don't like you anyway. Go get Craig. I want him.
Go get the other one.
Yeah, you're like, what the fuck? Dude, I would feel so... even though it's like, same body, right? Technically, quote unquote, the same person. It's just the different personality.
Right.
I want your other personality. Well,
like
my heart.
What about
that
one?
But like, I was like, ow.
Yeah.
Ouch. That's like, get Steven out here. He's smart.
He knows how to do it. Damn, that's gotta stay.
That's why when he grabbed everything off the front of the vehicle, he just goes and grabs it and just fucking throws it on the ground. He's like, all right, go ahead. Like,
well, I was very annoyed. Because in that scene, it's all laid out nice on the hood of the car, and he's like, let me go drop it in the fucking sand. I was like, what are you doing?
This guy's so smart, he can go fucking do it himself.
Yeah.
I already set it up.
It's all neat, nothing in the way. Let me just go dump all these pieces in the sand. Like, what the fuck?
And then, yeah. Fucking, the whole star thing, stargazing. When he's like holding up the sky and just starts turning.
Oh, yeah, that shit was crazy.
What the fuck?
He's like, hang on, I'm just going to show you what the sky looked like 2,000 years ago. What?
Yeah. That was wild.
Yeah, that's just pretty cool.
I got my better version of the Batman.
Oh, I was going to say, I forgot to bring that up. Yeah, I was like, he finally did the cape thing you wanted. Yeah. I said it right when it happened. I was like, he finally did. Michael Lee's going to be happy. He finally did.
There it is.
He finally did it, yeah.
I was like, he's going to do it. He's going to jump. He jumped. Yes. Stop watching the show.
Yeah, I am done.
I am done stopping at 48 minutes and 12 seconds.
It's not going to get any better than that. It is over.
Not at all.
And I think they said what I saw online Facebook. They're like, 50 days or whatever until the Miss Marvel show.
50 days?
Something like that.
Is that the next one that they're coming out with, or are they coming out with something before that?
I guess that would be the next one. But who's to say? We should.
Marvel.
But I don't know.
Marvel's the one to say.
They'll tell you. Well, I mean, shit, like, we're still waiting on the She-Hulk show they announced long ago. But, like, when's that coming? I don't know. Don't worry about it. It'll come.
Don't worry about it. Excuse me?
It'll come. When? Yeah.
You realize I'm the fan here, right?
They're like, yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. You can wait.
You can wait, right? Well, yeah, but cool.
And you just gotta sit back and like, well,
I guess I'll fucking wait.
Fuck, man. I didn't even get a chance to talk.
It's Disney. They speak, you listen.
Yeah.
Well, like same thing with like.
Sorry, Mr. Mouse. It's like that one South. You ever remember the South Park episode where the Jonas Brothers went against the mouse and he started beating the shit out of Nick?
I think I remember.
You don't remember that?
I think I do.
Oh man, hold on.
I think I remember it.
We're pausing real quick. we got. I'm gonna bring up a video for Matt. We're gonna pause for like as long as the video is.
Boy. Oh boy. There it is.
So yeah, that's literally what would happen if you go against Disney.
Yep.
It's just Mickey Mouse comes up. Oh, you want what he's having? Forgot them.
That's it.
It's like Disney, you don't own DC yet.
When the mouse comes to town, the mouse comes to fuck.
Jesus. But yeah, no. I gotta stop doing that during podcasts too. Yeah, no,
So maybe that's all right.
Gotta English better, for sure.
Yeah, it's all right.
But the last episode of Moon Knight was not too bad.
No, it's good. Actiony.
Yeah, good amount of action. Combat was a little weak, but I'm not really, like every time I see combat on TV shows, I'm more like I give them like benefit of the doubt because TV shows they gotta do it in X amount of time. Movies they could practice forever.
Yeah,
so
I do remember being very annoyed one time. This is random when I was watching season whatever of Arrow, and the beginning, a little before the title card rolls, they show an armored truck being robbed. Mm-hmm. It's an armored truck, and they shoot a fucking gas grenade through the windshield.
Oh yeah,
and I'm like,
that's right.
So it's an armored truck with regular fucking windows. What? Mad.
This is the only argument. It's not a real argument because I don't have any like science to back it, other than the little bit of science that ties into it. So they'll say like Kevlar. That could stop a bullet, right? Mm-hmm. And it would, give you a fat bruise, but it stops the bullet.
Right.
But an arrow, you can shoot an arrow through Kevlar.
Yeah, well, because it's not made for that. Yeah, you need like a stab vest for that shit.
Oh, well, also because like the arrow has like a sharper point, so it has more piercing power.
Because like the Kevlar is like all those threads, and when the bullet goes through, it just kind of the threads just kind of go around it and just catch it up in there, right? Yeah, twist.
Whereas the arrow actually cuts through the threads.
Nothing for it to wrap around. Yeah,
I'd imagine this is the science that like I'm trying to put together as.
Oh boy.
Right?
Bro science.
I'd imagine bro science. We should rebrand.
Yeah, we should.
Bro science. And we just come up with like all these like crazy. Yeah, that would be sick. We're already patenting it. Fuck off.
Maybe when we get this one going, we'll offshoot.
I'm gonna cut this out so that no one knows.
Don't steal our secret.
This is ours. No, but like, I'd imagine that the Green Arrow has a stronger bow with crazy like metal. Obviously we've seen like his little arrows, they look metal as fuck, like they do some major fucking damage. Maybe, just maybe, it's possible that his arrows could pierce
I would buy that more than what I saw on the show was just some dickhead shoot like a little gas grenade from a little thunk like in a through the window, and I was like, come on.
Okay, so then I read that wrong.
But the arrow thing, that would make more sense.
But yeah,
I suppose.
Bro science. But no, so the Moon Knight combat, pretty good.
Yeah,
could have been better.
Pretty
but
intense.
Again, I'll give them the benefit of the doubt because TV shows they don't have like so much time to do.
Right, and it's only episode 3, and well, I guess 4 came out today. But I mean, they still got like half the show left to go, right? So I mean, they got time to ramp it up.
We also got to see Khonshu freaking go against the council.
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
So
and then he got thrown in jail.
Yeah, because he was a naughty boy.
They were like, we fucking told you this was going to happen. And what'd you do?
You fucking did it anyway.
You deliberately disobeyed me. Okay, Mufasa.
Okay. Don't touch all the sunlight hitting this area is ours. Whatever the fuck he said.
Dude, I still love that meme. I saw whatever, and he's like, Simba, everything the light touches is our kingdom. What about that dark spot over there? Simba, what the fuck did I just say?
I do remember that one. Yeah.
Damn it. Because I always thought that shit. When he's like, what about that dark spot? I'm like, bro, did you listen?
Of course he did. He's a fucking kid.
Yeah.
Piece of shit. For the Pride Lands.
Yeah. For Pride Rock.
For Pride Rock. But yeah. Fuck. I really have to stop doing that. But yeah.
Yeah. I hear you. I know. I gotta stop mumbling a little bit.
Mumbling is not too bad. Honestly, mumbling, like, I mumble. But I'd like to think I still come across pretty decent on this podcast.
I think so. I mean, I know the last few episodes I've kind of noticed it. I don't think I've ever been like unbearable. That could just be me talking. But...
Yeah, it's not you're not over here.
Yeah. And you're like, yes.
I guess not. I'm not serious. I don't know. I don't know what you fucking said.
I don't know. What do you want? But we all got things to work on.
Yeah, mine is.
We're still new at this.
Mine is not being lazy to move my big fat lips so I can sound clearer. That's why I feel like whenever you mumble, it's just you being a lazy fuck to where you don't want to use all the muscles within your face to actually move your mouth around.
Using the bare minimum.
I mean, using the bare minimum. I hate when other people say it, like I'm a mumbler, I'm like, shut the fuck up. But like if I say it, obviously I'm like acknowledging it. Like, yeah, I know I mumble.
Yeah. I know I can do it too.
Other people bring it up and you're just like, shut up.
You know.
You don't know nothing. I'm sorry, what did you say? You mumbled a bit.
It's a fight on sight, buddy.
Just start.
Shut the fuck. Can you hear me now?
That is interesting how you like mumbling. Mm-hmm. You're mumbling when you're talking normal, but when you start getting angry or you get loud,
you get like very clear.
Very clear.
Yeah. Make no mistake. I want you to hear me. Fuck you.
That is true. Can you imagine a loud mumbler, like who's screaming but mumbling at the same time?
I'm trying not to, honestly.
Is that even possible? I don't think so.
Oh, it's like what's that fucking song?
Oh yeah. That was wasn't that a WoW thing? Because I thought it was like a. You remember watching the video of where the WoW dances come from?
Oh yeah.
And it was like, it had
might be right.
The Night Elf with Michael Jackson, obviously.
Right.
It had the ogres, I believe.
Orcs.
Or sorry. No, was it the orcs? No, it was the pandas. The pandas, they had the dance of Beverly Hills Ninja Dude.
Oh.
The fat dance.
I don't remember their dance. I kind of remember it.
I think it was that one.
Oh, the humans had the Napoleon Dynamite, I think, didn't they? Or am I
No, they had Saturday Night Fever.
Oh. Blood Elves had Napoleon Dynamite.
Yeah.
I was like, somebody had Napoleon Dynamite.
Yeah.
It was the Blood Elves. I remember because they did the little walk back with your hands down.
Yeah.
Jazz hands.
Blood Elves had the humans. The humans had the Saturday Night Fever dancing, the John Travolta stuff.
Yeah, that's right. I remember a lot of those hip thrusts now.
Yeah. What else was there?
The Janai dance. Oh, the Janai dance was was it some kind of Indian thing?
It was a Bollywood specifically.
Yeah.
Bollywood. It was some type of Bollywood dance. I forget which song it was, but I remember that when we saw the Janai for the first time, it had that song dubbed over, the one that we were talking about. So Yeah.
Maybe that's it.
Where did that song originally come from?
I have no idea.
You know what song we used to get down to?
What?
You remember? Robot Unicorn Attack?
Oh, dude. Always I wanna be. That shit was a jam. That shit really slapped. I want to hear that again.
Did you know I found a metal version of that song?
Oh, yeah. How was that?
Pretty sick. It's on my Spotify. No, I'm just kidding. I actually don't know if it is on my Spotify.
Oh. Yeah, no, that song was cool, though.
That song. What other songs were there for like old like games? Or not, maybe like references. I don't remember. Oh, do you remember the stick fighting stuff on New Undergrounds?
Newgrounds?
Was it Newgrounds?
Yeah.
Dude, I don't remember the shit. Newgrounds.
Stick fighting thing, the Madness, I think it was called.
Was it?
They weren't stick fighters. They were like those little drawn faces with the cross for the face.
Yeah.
Just very basic. Those things, yeah. I think they were Madness. Yeah, Madness, something like that. Those were cool. I remember those.
It was crazy how much they captured like fucking like combat.
Yeah, violence with like these like guys that don't actually have arms. They just have floating hands. Yeah.
And it
little sausage body.
In our eyes, like with enough imagination, we're literally seeing an entire fight, not just like moving blobs.
I remember those were cool as hell. And then they came out with like a little flash game of it. Oh,
that's right.
That was
you
fun.
can drag around. You have to drag it around, right? I forget.
I think it was just a little WASD thing.
You're a WASD.
What'd you call me?
You heard me, bitch.
Oh, I did.
Is that pleasant for your ears, Matthew?
I guess if you're choosing between that or doing, but yeah, stick with, but yeah,
You got it, boss.
God damn it.
Jesus, that's gonna sound gross when I edit this.
Cut it out.
Oh God. Okay. Was it Uncle Joey?
Yeah.
Uncle Joey. Cut it out.
Oh, I only got one other thing I could think of to bring up was that it's a little, I think it's a week or two, couple week old news. Just The Witcher 3 with their PS5 upgrade and everything just got delayed till next year.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Why did they delay it so far back?
I don't know. I mean, after like seeing how Cyberpunk released, I'm like, that's fine. Because if you bring that back and it's like fucked up, I'm gonna be mad. Although I know when The Witcher 3 first released, it was in a pretty sorry state too.
Was it?
People seem to forget that. I mean, I know Cyberpunk. I'm not trying to excuse it. That shit should not have came out like that. And I played it on launch and finished it.
Hey man, that's what happens when you anger a fan base. You know.
Mm-hmm. I mean, dude. Well, I said it was Cyberpunk before that came out. Like, it got pushed back like 4 fucking times. I think something like that, maybe more. But like with the hype growing for like years, in like fucking like 5 years or something, or 4 or whatever, I was like, we're approaching the territory where no matter what, it's gonna suck. Like people aren't gonna like it no matter what.
Right.
And it came out like that, which I'm like, well, you don't need an excuse. I mean, it's all right there.
Yeah.
But yeah, they pushed it back. And they did announce a new Witcher last month or something too, if you didn't know that.
No.
Yeah, they just showed a picture, and they confirmed it, because I said they showed a picture of a new Witcher medallion in some snow or whatever, because Geralt's story is done.
All phases complete.
After The Witcher 3. But they showed one, and I was looking, I was like, I wonder if that's like the cat school amulet. And the CD Projekt Red, those guys did confirm, yeah, that is a Lynx medallion.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I'd be down for that. Yeah. When's that supposed to come out?
Don't ask. They don't know either.
Who invited the horse?
Yeah, no, they didn't put a date for that yet. That was more or less kind of like, that shit's years out. Like, dude, I wouldn't even, just forget about it.
Forget about it. Ah, that sucks. Yeah. But did not hear about the new Witcher. I knew they were making a remake for the PS5.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And I will be.
Is that a video, like a teaser trailer of some sort, or
for
is it just
the new one?
Yeah, or is it just? It was
no,
just
it was just like not a screenshot, but just a picture. Yeah.
Okay.
And people are saying I think they were maybe treating it as more of like a recruitment kind of thing. Like, hey, come work for us. We're working on the new Witcher. Come on. Because what I know about game developers is like you don't just like usually stay at one company.
No,
They just like you work on the project and the project's over and they go, see ya.
You're more or less a
Temp.
contractor.
Yeah, temp kind of contractor. That's better put.
So yeah, I'm shit. I would love to be a fucking game designer, dude.
Yeah.
They're making bank nowadays.
Yeah, but I feel like it's got to be stressful. Like you finish your project, you're like, fuck, where am I gonna go?
I mean, yeah, but I think at the end of the day, with how much money they're making.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean the game industry's only getting bigger every day.
Plus, if they're smart with their money, they can do one project, live off that for like a few months.
I suppose. Yeah, I suppose I can't say for sure, but yeah.
Hell, maybe even a year. I don't. Mm-hmm. Yeah. They, like I said, they make good money nowadays. Especially, I mean, look at how games look now.
Mm-hmm.
Games, they're trying to get virtual reality look that real now. Dude, if technology is gonna be nuts in like 20 years.
It's gonna be crazy.
Because like you think of the past 20 years, how much technology has advanced. Think of the next 20, with all that we know.
I mean, I definitely didn't think there'd ever be like on the PS5, like almost no load times.
Oh yeah,
I remember staring at a game screen just
any day. PS2 load screens.
I remember trying to start that fucker up, and you were like hoping.
Mm-hmm.
And if it like sunk down through the pillars or whatever the fuck, you're like, yes,
I get to play my
game.
But
you hear like the bling bling bling, and it's just like floating up there for like 2 minutes. You're like, God damn it, I gotta restart it.
It sucks when you have to restart it multiple times. You're like hoping that your fucking PS2 is not dead. And you're just like, please. Oh, dude, you remember 16 megabyte memory cards for saved games out of?
That shit is crazy.
16 megabyte. I honestly wish we got away from the whole storage in the actual thing. Like I'm okay with having discs.
Oh, you mean like the SSD, right? Solid state drive shit. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah,
I know stuff.
A little bit. A wee bit.
Just a smidgen.
But like I wish we got rid of that just because not got rid of it, but just didn't make it so prominent.
Mm-hmm. Well, fuck, we got Call of Duty over here sitting at like over 200 gigs.
Yeah,
fuck off.
Fucking bullshit,
That's
dude.
Stupid. That's stupid. But I heard recently one of my other podcasts I was listening to about gaming and shit, and they were saying the developers like Activision and them or whatever are like they don't want to do as many updates, or like they don't want to like make really crazy big updates because that makes the file size go up. And they've said every time they've done that, they've lost a certain percentage of players. And I'm like, yeah, I was one of them. When it went like when it like cracked like 180 or something gigs, I was like, dude, fuck, no. What the fuck? No.
Yeah. There's no need for that. Like, what? Stop.
I'm like, so you're telling me I got like Red Dead Redemption 2 over here, massive game, just under like 100 gigs.
Mm-hmm.
But then you got Call of Duty sitting there.
Call of Booty.
Yeah, sitting there, big hoss over like 200 gigs. Like, come on.
And not only that is like that slows down your fucking computer.
Yeah, I mean,
your console.
Yeah.
That it does slow it down. It does because it draws power away from other games.
Yep. I mean, like, God forbid if you got like like one of the old PS4s, 500 gigs, you can have like 2 games on there.
Yeah.
Call of Duty's one of them.
If you had Call of Duty and Red Dead on there,
you're pretty much full up. You can get maybe like a couple teeny tinies in there.
Yeah, like gang beasts.
Yeah, but they do always like to overshoot you too. Whatever when you need to install something, they're like, you need like 30 extra gigs, like 33 gigs free, like 33 gig space.
Yeah, but then you have like,
and then I look 35. And I have like 60 available. I'm like,
yeah,
what?
It's like, excuse me, I have enough. Can you please?
I do remember one time on my PS5 recently, it did that shit to me. It was like, you need 30 free gigs. And I looked, and I had like over 30. Because I deleted something, and then I went and checked, and I was like, I'm good. Why isn't it doing it? And I was like, nope. And I just restarted it, turned it back on, started the download, and it was like, okay.
Yeah, that's interesting.
It's like, fucker. What was it I heard about a lot of games since the pandemic hit? They were saying all those games that came out between then and now Don't really need to worry about those. It's the games coming from like now on kind of that we might have to worry about seeing more delays because they were in progress, way back then.
Well, you mean like prior to the?
Yeah, like I guess like these games we're seeing now getting delayed and stuff. These were like just starting like development and stuff like back when the pandemic hit, I guess. So like, they all got put on hold, I guess, and like games that came out between then and now were sort of well on their way before the pandemic hit. So they kind of just touched it up, done.
And threw it out there.
But these ones now we're going to see more delays going forward.
That's gonna suck.
Yeah, it's already coming. Yeah.
Hopefully it doesn't.
Yeah, it's a bummer.
But people aren't really all that great at planning stuff anymore. So
yeah, well, that's true.
Yeah, well, it is that time though.
Is it now?
It is.
Well, I was just having a good old time, man. I'm just happy to be here.
Oh, I'm sure, Matt. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, so this was our 7th episode. Seventh. So that means 3 more until the big 2-digit. So hell yeah. 10 episodes.
We're coming on our way, man.
Doesn't seem that long, but it's been pretty long.
Double digits, that's enough.
Especially when I've been trying to get Matt on this train for a hot minute now.
Yeah.
So, but, all right, guys. We really appreciate the support again. As always, we thank you, and we'll see you next time.
Yep. Later, taters.